God bless you and welcome to Wow's Adventure. I'm Wilson, together with my wife, Desiree. We make Wow's Adventure. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched the video all the way to the end, please give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't like it, let us know why. I am so excited with today's interview. This is something I'm doing brand new with my friend Chef Gio. We are at Mi Havana restaurant, correct?
Mi Havana Cuban Cuisine.
Mi Havana Cuban Cuisine. So today we're here because he's a good friend of mine. We've known each other for many, many years, right? Yes. And I said, you know what? Why not promote his business? We're in Emmaus, Pennsylvania. Emmaus is a quaint little town not too far from Allentown. And there's a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants. So the main purpose for this video is to promote local businesses, small businesses. So Chef, thank you so much for giving me the time for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, I have a few questions for him, and we're just gonna, this is gonna be laid back. We have a few questions that I hope will help you want to come here to dine at Mi Havana Cuban Cuisine. Now, you opened back in 2020, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, you opened during the height of the pandemic. Now, you tell me a little bit something about when it happened and then you had to shut down. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, we opened up in April of 2020, and our scheduled projected day of opening was April 3rd, which was going to be our cutting ribbon ceremony and our grand opening. And that was the day that Governor Wolf shut everything down in the state of Pennsylvania.
Wow. I mean, right in the middle of the pandemic. Now, since the pandemic, now we're in August 2021 now. Have you had what we can call a normal month?
There's no such thing as a normal month. Maybe before the pandemic, being in the restaurant industry for over 20 years, we're able to kind of know our peak time and know when our downtime is, what days we will get more busier than others. But at this point in time, to be quite honest, that's out the window. We can't really determine when we're gonna get a big flow in, when it get busy, when it's slow. It could happen at any time. Usually Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is our quieter days. But sometimes Tuesdays, everyone comes out on a Tuesday. Most of Tuesday is quiet. Sometimes Thursday will get a bit busy, it'll pick up. Our normal days that it would be busy would be Friday and Saturday. However, in the past 2 months now, during the summer, I've noticed it's been pretty quiet. There's not much activity, and it could be a number of things, trying to pinpoint and know what's going on in the market. People on vacation, people now have more options in picking where to go and dining because everything's open up at 100%. So people have more choices where to dine as well. And there's other factors of the events going on probably in the Lehigh Valley, that like Music Fest that draws people away from going out to dine in the local small business restaurants.
Nice, that's very good information. Now, you mentioned that you can't really pinpoint, you know, when it's going to be busy or not, but what would you say was your best-selling month so far?
Kind of hard to tell. I don't think I probably reached my projected month that in as far as sales to do, but I think I would have to attribute probably last year during the pandemic a lot of takeout, so we were getting a lot of support, people wanting to try it out with Cuban food and for the first time, and people have gone into and finding us through Google, and they see our reviews and our ratings are so high, 5-star reviews, and they want to come and and try out the food. So I would say probably sometime last year during the pandemic when people were not able to go out and dine, but we were getting a lot of takeout orders.
That's great. So that was actually one of my questions. Do you have takeout? Now, do you use a service for the takeout? I mean, excuse me, for delivery, excuse me.
We do not have in-house delivery. We're kind of still short-staffed. However, we are using DoorDash for delivery, alternative option for our customers that cannot get to us, that would like to order from us. So DoorDash would be where you could find us on.
That's awesome. Now, I've had lunch here. I've ordered a Cuban sandwich to go, and it was massive. It was delicious. And I've also been here for dinner. So, I mean, looking at this menu, a Cuban sandwich. Now, I know your mofongo is to die for. Now, you have a mofongo with shrimp in it, right?
Yes.
That is amazing. And I'm gonna be showing you some pictures of some meals we have.
I'm trying to keep everything really to what the Cuban culture, the Cuban food is. So there's some items that I don't have in the menu yet. I plan probably in the near future to bring some more items, but as of right now, we're trying to keep everything as close as possible. The main dishes, they are selected dishes by the Cuban community, and also the community that has traveled to Miami, to Florida, and had Cuban food there. So we have the ropa vieja, we have the vaca frita, we have the Cuban picadillo, we have lechon asado, which is really, really good. I have a lot of people that try that, and they are picky individuals with the roast pork, and they said it's better than what they made it. So I'm happy.
Nice.
With that, I have pollo a la plancha. So I have a very good select dinner items, and also a nice select of appetizers, papa rellena, empanadas. I'm trying to again keep it all very close and very to the Cuban cuisine.
Now you do have like sodas or pops, some people call it pop sodas, things like that. You have Malta.
We do have Mata. We have Cuban beverages, Materva, Jupina, Iron Beer.
How do you feel about, like I said, I ordered Cuban sandwich to go, and my wife brought me here for my birthday. When she said, where you want to go to eat, I say Mi Havana. How do you feel when people say, let's go to Mi Havana for a special celebration, a special date, a special night? How do you feel about it? How does that make you feel?
I feel honored and grateful and really happy. Actually, I just had a party of 8 on Saturday. A lady came in, she was celebrating her birthday. We have a lot of birthday people coming in celebrating. Some are Cuban descent and some are not, and if whoever it is, it doesn't matter. We like to have you come in and be taken away for an awesome experience. My goal is to not only bring a Cuban cuisine food, very flavorful, but I have Cuban music going on. I have the core going on, so it's very friendly and comfortable atmosphere to be around when you're coming in to dine. So I want to bring Cuba to the guests.
There you go.
And a lot of people have told me Cuban descent, and other people that visit Cuba in the past saying, wow, I haven't been to Cuba for years, but you brought it to me.
Nice.
And that makes me feel real good because that's my whole objective.
That's awesome.
That's what I want to do.
Now I'm going to give you 3 words, and I want you to place them in order of importance to you as the owner of Mi Havana Cuban Cuisine. Service, ambiance, and the taste of food. What order would you put those in?
Kind of a hard one. Probably I would say service, food, and then ambiance.
Okay.
Usually, if the food is really good but the service is bad, people are not likely want to return. but the service is really good, and the food probably is not that great. They'll come because they had good service.
Right.
In our case, I'll speak for the customers based on the reviews that I constantly go through and look at. We're pretty much hitting the mark with service and food, and food is the main thing that a lot of the guests are talking about. They're captivated by the flavors, and they haven't had anything like this before. They've gone to other towns and they've not found the cuisine, the food, consistent and flavorful as we put out.
Okay. Now, I was speaking to you earlier. Now, I have read in the news in 2021 that, meat prices going up, food prices going up, but you had mentioned that prices started going up in 2020. Is that correct?
Correct.
How has that affected your business?
It affected in a great way. I think a lot of small business has hurt them as well. But for a business like myself that just opened, and I had numbers and a lot of projection forward, to have in 2020, all food prices went up, and I tried not to raise the prices on any of my dishes. I did raise some, honestly, nickel and dime,
right?
Not much, maybe a quarter here or there, but not significantly. I wanted to bring, continue to bring food that it's at a moderate price for the portion of food that you get here. Mm-hmm. And a lot of customers have taken notice that they do get quite a bit of a portion for the price they're paying. And I want to be, how you call it, in a fair, where again they're going to get a good value for their meal.
And let me tell you, you're going to be taking food to go. Every time I've been here, I've had to take food to go. That's a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of people do. 9 out of probably 10 people are asking for containers and taking the food to go. They won't be able to finish it. It's just too much food, especially the mofongo. It's filling, and 8 out of 10 people can't finish the pork mofongo or the shrimp mofongo.
It is so delicious. Now, what would you say to folks that have not patronized or are thinking of patronizing a small business like yours?
I think it's very important that we look at small businesses. It's said that small business is what thrives, the economy of the U.S., and that is true. However, if you live in a town where there's Emmaus or Bethlehem, where look for small businesses to support, because we want to keep these storefronts and businesses open, but because if we don't, they close down, our towns are going to look like ghost towns.
Right.
And basically, we won't be able to employ local people that would apply and want to work. And also, we have individuals looking to move into your town.
Right.
And I don't think no one wants to move into a town that looks like a ghost town. I certainly don't want to. I think there's something wrong. So in keeping these small businesses open, it's good for the town, for the economy in general. It's so important to support the local business instead of chain businesses. I mean, I don't want to mention any names, but obviously they have corporate and they have a lot of dollars behind them to support those small, not small, those chain restaurants.
Right. Now, how many people can you seat here?
26.
26. Okay, I thought it was 14 before. Oh, that was during the pandemic.
During the pandemic.
That's right. So 26. So by the way, it's very cozy, very romantic. It's very nice. Now, Emmaus is a nice little town. There's a lot of small businesses here.
Yes.
A lot of small businesses, from barbershops to hardware stores to restaurants, and to have this type of cuisine in Emmaus, it's a gem. It really is. And if you're wondering where Emmaus is, of course, look it up on Google Maps. For those of you that are maybe familiar with Dorney Park, it is literally less than 10-minute drive from Dorney Park. So instead of hitting one of those, fast food chains after going to Dorney Park, why not have a really good meal before you go back home? Anything else you want to share with us before we close this? My first restaurant review, not restaurant review, but promotion for a restaurant.
We're MI Havana Cuban Cuisine, and we're here to serve our community and anyone that wants to drop by and have a great meal, a flavorful meal, that is.
Oh yeah.
And we thank everyone that support us so far, and those that are really looking to come in and support us as well. That would be great. At this time, we have people. Word is getting around. They're looking at our reviews, and we have people coming down from Pocono, from Stroudsburg, from Doylestown, Central New Jersey, up to an hour or a little hour away. Just on Saturday, we had a couple from, I think, Pottsville, and another from Philadelphia coming to dine with us. And I'm just honored that people would want to travel and to have a good meal and just have something different.
Different, yes, definitely.
So we'll welcome everyone. Doors are open.
And one last time, your address?
We are at 1301 Chestnut Street, Suite N. However, on our windows, and you'll see our sign that says MI Havana Cuban Cuisine. Again, we're in Emmaus, PA.
Open Tuesday through Saturday?
Tuesday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And you also have the BYOB option, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. So again, folks, thank you so much, George. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here.
Thank you.
And again, please give it a thumbs up and share this video. God bless you.
Thank you.